So the latest update. I think I showed this. Some weird way I had to get this pipe to mount in the concrete, but it got done. So I had left to do were these two tails for I'm in the basement lavatory. So what happened was the wall used to end here, somewhere along here. And the problem with that was it was right across from the water closet. So the water closet center is here. My foot is, so if you look straight across, it was too close, see? Which would have been about here. And that was too close to the drain for the lavatory. And tried turning the T this way, offsetting the lavatory, but even then the edge of the lavatory sink would have been in the path of the water closet clearance. Now, again, ask your inspector, but usually it's about the same in the code. The code requires 21 inches of clearance in front of a water closet. So a vanity definitely wouldn't work. Sometimes you can get away with a wall hung sink, and I've seen inspectors in some locations go, okay, well, you got 21 clearance of floor space. And if you're close with the edge of the sink, sometimes they'll let it slide, especially if it's something where you have to tear the whole bathroom apart to get the clearance. Usually, though, no, they want that 21 inches of clearance. The same way when you have a shower pan, they want that 24-inch clearance from the threshold. And if you have it really tight or messed up, it's something that was just poorly planned. This one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there was going to be a tub here all the time. It may have been a half bath, which would have been a water closet and a sink, and possibly at the last minute, they decided, hey, let's put a tub in here. Well, when they did that, that threw everything off because the tub is roughly 30 inches, right? And that would eat up a lot of space. And I expressed that concern when I was told, hey, there's a tub in here. I'm going, well, it's not going to be enough room for a tub, a toilet, and a sink. You could do a water closet and a sink, make it a half bath. Oh, no, we want a tub. Okay, so the tub went in, and when it did, it threw everything off because, as I explained in a previous video, I did not want people stepping out of the tub and putting their foot into the water closet. And that's what would have happened, which you could have done by code. I could have shoved the water closet up against the tub. Check your code. You'll see the clearance between the tub and the water closet is really tight. And then put the lavatory on the same wall or across from it like this. But it would have been a bathroom from that didn't make sense in a space where we have enough room to make it really comfortable and do it the correct way. So what happened was, here you can see this is the old wall right here. So once the piping went in for the water closet and the tub was in, I brought them back down and showed them, hey, when you put this sink in here, it's going to interfere with that 24-inch. And to verify that, the inspector did come by on a kind of surprise visit. And when I showed him my concern, he said, yeah, that's going to be tight, especially once you get all the sheetrock up and everything's finished. And at that point, you don't want to be shackled with trying to do something about it. So I went back to the owner and said, hey, we're in the roughing right now. We're in the frame stage. What if we just move the wall out? I think it was if you look at it, the wall got moved a good 16 inches or more. Because it's going to be a 19 by 17 wall hung sink. That's my suggestion. But now they made enough room they could actually put an 18-inch vanity in that corner and still have room. I don't recommend a vanity in the basement. I don't recommend vanities, period, because most of them are junk. They're made out of pegboard. And usually, unless you can keep them super dry and reinforce them, it's a matter of time before they fall apart. Unless you can find a vanity that's made out of plywood, where the bottom is not waffling moisture, then they last a pretty good time. But most of the vanities you find out there are junk. They're pegboard, press board, or whatever we're going to call it. So I kind of stick with wall hung, features china. I know once I put that with support on the wall, it's not going anywhere. It's there for a very long time. In fact, I can't think of one that has come down that I've put in my lifetime. So there you go. That's the update for the basement bathroom. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bore the holes through the studs for the trap arm. 1.5 inch trap arm is what, 5 feet long? So that's good. It's going to be about maybe a 30-inch trap arm, something like that. So that's good. We're going to get to that, and we have some work to do on the condensate in the mechanical room over there, and we also have work to do on the condensate on the 3rd floor. So let's get on it.